Who is zuChem? Well, we're a small biotechnology company. Our goal is to develop an enabling platform of glycochemistry technology for making sugars for a couple main markets. One is the food ingredients market, and the other is fine chemicals and pharmaceutical intermediates. Sugars are on the surface of all the cells in our body. They mediate cell-cell interactions. It's where viruses and bacteria attach to when they infect us. They regulate metabolism. They're involved in nutrition and health. And for a long time, medicinal chemists and nutritionists have known if you could come up with unusual or different sugars, you could have a great impact on human health. Everything from new anti-cancer and antiviral drugs to better food products. The trouble is manipulating and changing sugars is very difficult because of their chemistry. It's very easy to go out and find a sugar that exists in nature, but modifying it or giving it some different properties is very difficult to do chemically. And so that's where we've focused our energy, is building this portfolio of technology that allows us to do that. Just a little bit of background, zuChem was started up in 2000 well, we had the idea for it in 2001, but it was really off the ground in 2003 when we raised our first round of venture funding. When I had been at Medichem Research, we did contract research organization for most of the pharmaceutical companies out there, and we saw more and more products come. We basically saw every process to make every new drug that was in development, and more we saw these unusual sugars were coming in as part of them, and they're very key in antivirals and a number of other drugs. And we couldn't make them, and we couldn't source the products. And so that's when kind of the idea for coming up with a platform around sugar chemistry came into being. In fact, we had one project where we had to make some clinical samples of a drug, and I think the sugar was L-xylose, or I think it was L-xylose, and we bought the world supply of it, which was about 1 kilo. And during the process, I think the researchers dropped it on the floor during the GMP production of this material, which didn't sit well with anybody, and it actually was almost a huge disaster. We had to get completely get the whole process reapproved, and it was a big FDA regulation issue. So when Medichem was bought and I went out to start a new company, the idea was sugar chemistry. So that's where the whole idea for zuChem came, and so we've been working for the past 6-7 years to really build up that technology. My office is in Chicago, but our company is located for the most part in Peoria, Illinois. We started off as a collaboration with the U.S. Department of Agriculture, their agricultural research unit down there, and they're our key collaborators. And for the first few years of the company, we were actually located in the USDA, which is the second picture there. That's actually where they first scaled up and produced penicillin back in the 40s, and now they have really nice, small scale but nice pilot facility and a good group of researchers there that we've worked with. Let's see, I think that's that slide. So again, what we do is we bring value to glycochemical markets. We don't do anything with commodity chemicals like table sugar and corn syrup, but we develop technology and processes that can convert those to value-added products, either specialty chemicals and food ingredients, and I'll talk about the polyols that we make, which are slightly higher volume, more value than the commodities, and fine chemicals, which are intermediates that are used to make new drugs and other products, and drugs themselves. And again, there's a few different areas that we work in. We have our ZooSuite natural polyols, where we've developed new processes to make mannitol and xylitol. I'll spend a bit of time today on our xylitol process, because that's the thing that we have closest to market right now. And then we have our ZooCarb sugars, which are basically monosaccharides, unusual monosaccharides that are useful for pharmaceutical researchers trying to come up with new drugs. And then we also do partnerships with sticking sugars onto small molecules, and I'll talk briefly about that at the end.